Unfortunately, it's not shiny, but that's okay. We still can try and get ourselves a hundo, all that sort of stuff. So, how's everybody doing today? It is time. How you doing, Trap? How you doing, Judy? Lachlan, Lucas, CSI, Becky. How you going, guys? Welcome in. Music is being very choppy today. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, the internet's just being... It's Australian internet. You can't expect too much from it. There's a lot of traffic noise next to me. We need to pause that. Anyway, welcome in, guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Is everybody ready to get their Guzzlord on? Everybody get their guzzle on. How you going, Judy? How you doing? The Golbats, man. The Golbats. They're having a go at each other. They're like having a full battle in the background. Let's catch some guzzies. Alright, actually, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and restart the tablet and see if that helps. Because it might be the tablet just being a bit guzzling glizzy. So I'll start taking names down in just a second. I will chuck my code up at the top of the chat for the people that need it. So we will just quickly refresh that. So my code for you guys is 10093211525538. So send me a friend request if you need to. Bring that to the top of the chat. If you're already on my list, let me know and I will check you down. Lucas, you want in on one? No worries. Lucas. Got you down. Skyly and Tef, no worries. Skyly, Tef. Bug Eyes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No worries. All right, that's 4 ready for the first one. Sam, you may just remind me what your in-game name is, guys. So I'll get to you as soon as I can. Sort of first come, first serve at this point. So Elias, Leo. All right, I got you on it. So that'll be our first fight. So we've got Lucas, Skyly, Tef, Bug Eyes, and Elias. And then Sam, I'll chuck you into the second one. Just remind me what your in-game name is, dude. And get this music up and running again in just a second. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, that's right. Gibby. Sorry, dude. Gibby. Alright, you're first for the second one. Yes, I've got you on the list, Lucas. 4 times, right? Yeah, these can actually be soloed. If you have a decent team of good fairy types like Gardevoir or Togekiss, you can actually solo. So it is a very easy raid boss. Last night, Miss Murder popped into the chat and was saying some stuff about her not being in a good place. So she might not be showing up tonight. So that's okay if she doesn't end up showing up because we should still be able to host the raids fairly well, even though she's not here. Alright. That's a bit better. It seems the music is working better now. Alright, so these raids start hatching in 5 minutes, guys. So while we wait, we may as well just chat, kill some time. I'll keep making lists up, so let me know, guys, if you would like to jump in on one if you're not already on the list. How many can you hold? I don't know. That's not a question that I can answer, my friend. Now, how many can you do? It depends on how busy it is, dude. I can get you into as many as raids as long as there's not people that haven't got into a raid, because remember, I always prioritize people that haven't been in a raid over people that have, and also members. So members of the channel will get priority as well. Even you can solo. How many can you hop into is what, yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. Like I said, it depends on how busy it is. It can be soloed, so I'm not expecting it to be incredibly busy, but we'll see how we go. I mean, there is people out there that don't have the teams to be able to solo it, sort of thing, so, you know, there'll still be people that are keen on trying to get in on one of them. That's why we're here. You may, Mikey. I will chuck you in the list for the second one. Wait, what did you change your name to again, Mikey? Sorry, man, I've forgotten. If your raid ends and sorry, if your raid ends and I will have more raids. If you want to become 30 minutes earlier, then that's all right. Like after this, because there's no shiny available or anything like that, I don't really think I'll be focusing too much on it, so I won't probably do any more after today until next week. And yeah, shiny hunter, that's right. I thought it was shiny something, I just couldn't remember if it was shiny hunter or shiny Wen, because one of the other guys is shiny Wen. I was like, hang on, I don't think that's you, but we'll just make sure. Okay, guys, yeah, try not change your usernames, because it's like I get used to sending names to, or invites to certain names, and then you guys change them on me, and I'm just like, now I'm stuck, because I'm going to keep remembering you as the last person. Like if I've got you memorized to somebody, it's like, it's hard for me to reset. All right, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on these. Noam, I'll get you into the second one as well. So far we've got Gibby, Shiny, Hunter, and Noam for the second one. So there's 2 more slots that are open. Hey, Pokebuzz, how you doing? You're down for a few raids as well. No worries, dude. I will chuck you into the second one as well. Done. You also did really well for Com Day Classic. You were gonna, yeah, you're saying yesterday that you were gonna let us know your numbers today. Fire away, dude. How'd you do? Splashy Gaming, it's me. Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How was your day? How was my day going? Yeah, it's been okay. Had some stuff earlier going on that I won't get into on stream, sort of thing. But yeah, it's been an okay day. Turn that down just slightly. Elias, you're in the first raid, dude. So as soon as this one hatches, we'll jump in and you're in the raid. Just have to wait until they actually start hatching. I start like 10 minutes early just so we can start taking names down. Just got people ready to go as soon as they hatch. So yeah, under a minute, guys, and we'll start jumping in. Just trying to get Lucas is in Oreo into your head. If it's the same as your actual screen name, like your YouTube name, it'll be easier for me to remember. Because I can associate your YouTube name with your actual in-game name as well. That's when it's okay. It's when you already have a different name to your YouTube name, like your in-game name is different to your YouTube name, and then you go changing either one of them. I'm just like, I don't know who you are anymore. Because all I've got is a name for you guys. So if you go changing your name on me, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, there's no face to the name. So it's just like, I don't know who you guys are anymore. I'm like, hi. Nice to meet you. All right, here we go. So Lucas is an Oreo, Skyly, Tef, Bug Eyes and Elias, you guys are jumping into this one. Elias was a bug. Go. First 5. I would say shiny vibes and everything, but there is no shiny, unfortunately. The shiny for this is actually a really good shiny, so I'm looking forward to when Ultra Beasts finally become shiny. It's actually like orange, or white and orange, I should say. It's pretty cool. Hey AJ, how you doing, dude? Splashy, I've got you on the list for the next raid, dude. So next raid that I host, you're in that one, dude. I can only invite 5 at a time, sort of thing. What app do I use to live stream on YouTube? Just the YouTube app. So it's different for Android and iOS. On Android, I just have to use the YouTube app. On iOS, it doesn't work that way. You have to use a third-party app. I'm not sure, just because I don't have an Apple phone, sort of thing. So that you would have to research yourself. But if you're using Android, it's fairly simple. You just use the normal YouTube app. There's a plus sign at the bottom when you open it up, and you just click on that, and you can just go live, sort of thing. It's not sludge. That's alright, we'll still get it. We'll get it. Hello, Taco. How are you doing? I'm just going to start calling you Taco, Mikey. I mean, you did say that you were a taco the other day, so it's just like, okay. You said it first. I'm just agreeing. Oh, it's got sludge bomb, okay. It doesn't really matter what it's got, it's gonna get smacked. Now, the Ultra Beasts are fairly easy in comparison to the Legendaries. I hope I'm having an amazing night. Thank you, James. You too. It would always be more amazing if we could actually get the shiny. But yeah, since there's no shiny available, unfortunately, all we can do is get a hundo. My very first one of these was a 93%. So we already have a decent one. So yeah, we just need to try and get better, decent ones, I suppose. More decent. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. First one. What is a hundo for this again? I never checked that. Splashy for the next raid, yes. As soon as I invite for the next raid, you're in, dude. 2062, thank you. 2062. Did we get the hundo? It is a... no. They're weather boosted, so... oh yeah, okay, yeah. Not even close. 1650 for a non-weather boosted. No shiny. The shiny's not available, Becky. Because this is the first time that it's available, so no shiny. Unfortunately, it's like that for the rest of... Jeez, dude, just chill. Chill, my friend. It's like that for the rest of the month with the legendary raids. We get this again next week, and then it's Nigalio. And unfortunately, none of them are available as shiny. So it's going to be a very dull next couple of weeks for raid hours, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. No worries, Mikey. As soon as I'm done with this. You have 1960 and sorry for you. I'm like, wait, hang on. my brain just full froze for a second, and I'm like, hang on, why have we got 2 numbers? And it's like, oh, that's right, because you had 2 accounts. Like, my brain just froze for a second. I'm like, wait, did you have a weather boosted? What? No, wait, is it what? Jimmy does not compute. Full just brain freeze without an ice cream. Hey, Josh, how you doing, dude? Welcome. How's your day? Oh my god, that's the thing that I've noticed about these. They're very annoying to catch as well, because they're at a weird distance as well. They look further back than they actually are, so you spin up the ball and you end up throwing it a lot further than you think you're going to. Am I the only one that gets that it feels like it's a bit closer, a bit further away than it is? 1960, it's almost 4. Okay. 10, 10, 12, dang. Dude, stop trying to guzzle my balls. Max level megas can make them easier to catch. Yeah, that would actually require you to do something with mega evolutions, which I don't do. I never do my mega evolutions. How you doing, Michal? Welcome in. Hey, you got it trapped? Nice, well done. Congratulations, as you say, I just caught mine as well, thankfully. And it is Pooh. Alright, next raid. So we have Gibby, Shiny Hunter, Noam, Instinct Buzz, and we have one more slot open, so... Oh, sorry, yeah, Mikey. Oh, no, wait, I've already got you on the list, Mikey. Don't mind me. You are Shiny Hunter. Is there anybody that hasn't done a raid yet that would like to do one, or is... No. Or is there no? Is there a face cam on YouTube live thing? Yes, so it'll automatically open up the face cam. You can choose whether you want it to use the backwards facing camera or the forward front facing camera when you're starting the live stream up, like when you're setting it up at the start. I can't really run it through you now, to you now because I'm actually streaming. But I'm sure you'll be able to find a YouTube video for it, dude. Just look up how to stream using the YouTube app on your phone sort of thing, and I'm sure you'll find a video for it. I am Grada, no worries, you're in. Alright, and... Alrighty, let's go. Let's jump in over here. How you going, Ryuga? Any luck? We've only done 1 raid so far, and they're not shiny, so no hundos yet, unfortunately. But we have had good luck with hundos from raid hours of recent. We've got a Groudon and a Giratina, so hopefully we can keep that luck going. Gibby. Shiny hunter. Instinct. Learn how to spell. I am Groudon. There we go. 5. Oh, you lost it, Lucas? Damn, man. I have a feeling that you'll be able to get into more raids tonight, so don't stress. Like, it should be fairly... I'm not going to say, like, super quiet, but given that this is a raid that you can sort of solo, I'm not expecting it to be an overly popular raid boss for raid hour, but we'll see how we go. Just hang around, and I'm sure we'll get you into one shortly again. So if anybody that is in the chat that would like to jump into a raid, if you haven't got me on your friends list, guys, just send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. I will get you in as soon as I can. Kirim for December. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, Kirim's good. Especially since it's shiny. Have we had shiny Kirim before? No. Yes. No. Actually can't recall. Yes, we have, haven't we? I honestly don't know. We go through too many. Yes, okay, yeah. I was thinking, hang on, I'm pretty sure I've got one, so I'm pretty sure we've actually done a raid hour. Yeah, we have. We've done a Kirim raid hour before, so I should have known. That's okay. Circle is so weird for guys. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, Ryuga. I was saying it seems a lot further back than it actually is. And when you throw your ball, it goes further than you think it's going to, and you're just like, but I think it looks like it's super far back because it's like this huge thing. But it's just a lot closer than it seems. Can you get into the next raid? Yes, you can, Kev. I'll track you down on the list. It's ELT, yeah? Your in-game name, if I remember correctly. Hey, Zach. How you doing, dude? And Lamborghini, welcome in. How are you doing, dude? Kirim is shiny, yeah. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I've got one. A shiny Kirim. It's hard to keep track of all the shinies. I used to be really good at keeping track of the shinies in the game, and then it just became that there was way too many to keep track of. Hey Negan, welcome. How are you doing? I saw your hundo on Twitter before. Well done. So I'm guessing that you're pretty much done with Guzzlord raids, given that you've already got the hundo. So how are you spending your next 2 weeks? Do I have a 3-star raid? Randy, at the moment, probably not, given that it's raid hour. Most raids are probably going to be Guzzlord right now. The only raids that would be leftover raids from before. No worries, Lucas. I'll just make sure that we've got a list of people that haven't done a raid first, and then, yeah, if there's an open slot, which I'm assuming there should be, we should be able to get you in, dude. This is, 2049. Wait, hang on. What was the hundo again? 2061? 2062. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. This one will be half decent. Oh, thank you. Haha. Swallow my balls. Apparently he did not like that. Bad spelling. Sorry, dude. You have one raid pass. Use it on Mega Gyarados or Guzzlord. Dude, that is your decision. But if you're asking which one is more useful, I would probably say Mega Gyarados. Guzzlord's good, but I mean, if you've already got it added to the decks, I mean, it ranks, I think it's 13th as a dragon type attacker and like 6th or something like that as a dark type attacker. So there's better things for each type that it is. It's alright. It's not the worst Pokemon in the world, but I mean, if you've already got one, I wouldn't waste too many passes on it, sort of thing. If you do Gyarados, at least it's a chance of being shiny. And Gyarados is what, 2nd best water attacker in the game? Water attacker, not water attacker. Water attacker! '93 called it. Alright, so we have Ash. Ashtriff, Woozian, Beard, and I'm guessing, okay, so I will chuck you down again, Lucas, because you wanted to do another one. Alright, put you down. Now there's one more slot. Who would like to jump in? Is there anybody that hasn't done one that is on my list already that would like to jump into a raid, or? Can you do a raid if you? Yeah, definitely, Brian. Definitely, man. Are you on my friends list, Brian? Because I can. Nick, sorry, Josh. Josh, you went in. I was like Nicholson, and I was like, Josh. Yes, no worries. I'll get you in. Got you on the list. Alright, Brian, send me a friend request, dude, and I'll get you into the next raid. So I'm about to host one now, I'll get you into the one after it, dude. So that goes for anybody else as well. If you need to, or want to get into one of these raids, guys, just send me a friend request and I'll get you in as soon as I can. So yeah, we got Ash, Wuziang, Beard, Lucas, and Josh. You guys are jumping into this one. Ash, Beard. Ash, Beard. Lucas. Done. Hey, Leon, how you doing? I'll chuck you into the next one, dude. Sorry. Raz. Beautiful. Got you on the list, dude. No worries, Brian. I'll chuck you into the next raid as well, man. So fingers crossed somebody can actually get the hundo tonight. Like, it's been good the last couple of weeks. If I haven't ended up with the hundo, somebody else has. So we'll see how we go. You got a 2-star R2031. Damn. It's alright. It's always good to transfer for candy. Hold on to it for now and then wait until we have a double transfer candy spotlight hour. There is one of them this month, isn't there? Double transfer candy one. Because then that way at least you get double candy for it for the transfer. Your username is Dodge Gamer. No worries, Brian. As soon as I'm done with this raid, I'll go back to the friends list. I'll add anybody that sent me a friend request. I'll get you guys in. Oh, you were already friended. Oh, good, Brian. It happens. Like, you forget, sort of thing. I've got that many people on my friends list now that I lose track of who's on there and who's not. You usually use recommended battle party. For raids like this, that's okay. Like, this isn't a raid we need to worry about when we've got more than 2 people in, sort of thing. Some raids it does matter, especially if you've got minimal amount of people. So try and put a little bit of effort in. If, like, you know that some of the stuff that you have in the recommended probably isn't the best, try and make a little bit of an effort. I'm the worst person for it though, so I shouldn't really be giving advice on that because I do the exact same thing. But unfortunately, recommended, it'll always give you resistance rather than DPS. So your Pokemon will survive longer, but they won't necessarily deal out the damage, sort of thing. But in saying that, it's usually not too bad, because I mean, this is my recommended team that it's given me, and I mean, it gave me Sylveon, and that's pretty much one that you want to use, given that it's a fairy type. So, you know, it's not that bad. It can be worse. At least it doesn't recommend Blissies and stuff like that anymore like it used to. You have 120 Gyarados candies. You may have got some of them from research tasks and finishing. Did you do any raids on the Mega Gyarados raid day? Because you would have got some on that day and stuff like that as well. You can pick them up randomly from research tasks and stuff as well on occasion, so... Oh my god, it's not shiny! 2015, okay, it's not too bad. Not the greatest. Hey Diana, how you doing? Welcome. Early today. Yeah, we've only been going for 20 minutes, so that is pretty early. For you, I mean, coming into the streams. How much energy do you get? It depends, it can vary. Depending on like your damage output and all that sort of stuff. Doesn't it range from anything between like 50 to 200 or something like that? Can't remember the exact numbers. 3 stars, but not a good one. Alright, next raid. Let's grab... Alright, so we got Bulbasaur King. So we got Rezi, Bulbasaur, Bulb. Alright, is there anybody else that would like to jump in? Where is Miss Murder? She popped into last night's stream and said that she wasn't doing so well in the situation that she was in. So hopefully she's moving into her place, like yeah. So chances are we won't see her tonight, which is okay, given that this is a boss that we can handle by ourselves. But yeah, fingers crossed she's doing okay. Everything's all good. I was meant to send her a message earlier today to see what was up, but I just didn't get a chance because I was busy doing other stuff, unfortunately. But I will check on after the stream tonight. You missed the mega day. I was at PAX that day, so it made it a bit difficult to participate. Are you proud? Are you and your friend toured him yesterday? Nice. He is an easy raid boss, thankfully, so you can actually solo them, but nice. You're getting stronger Pokemon. It shows that you're a lot more capable than you may think with your Pokemans. You'll join again? No worries, dude. So we've got Razzie, Bulba, and Josh so far. We've got 2 more slots. How you going, Nadia? Welcome in. How was your day? Can you do me a mega raid? If not, unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be any around, dude. Yeah, because it's raid hour. Most raids are going to hatch into the featured Pokemon, and as you can see, basically every raid, and ones that haven't hatched yet are going to hatch into them. There's one raid over here that isn't. This is a tier 2. 3 raid rather. Tier 3 raid. Yeah, and that's the only other raid that's around other than Guzzlord. You're down to 7k dust. That's not a lot of dust. How did you get down to I still have like 17 million dust. It's just like just a little bit more. Sorry, I did see that come through. Thank you for reminding me. I was just busy talking. E7. Alright, so that should be enough. We've got 4, so we'll just jump in with what we've got. More than manage. So yeah, Razzie, Bulba, Josh, and E7. That was it. It was only 4. 1 ball left. Oh, fingers crossed, dude. Fingers crossed. Wait, never mind. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, you want it in Lamborghini or... No, never mind. Okay. There's still time. I mean, I can send it through. Like, I'll send one through. If you don't get into this one, dude, I can send one to the next one. Yes, Dodge. Thank you. I did forget about that. Thank you for reminding me, because you are on my list. You just didn't. Why did my internet drop out? Oh, my phone is incredibly overheating. I knew that was going to happen. I was really hoping that it was going to happen, but so unfortunately, I have lost chat. Try and cool down my phone a little bit. Oh, that is spicy hot. Just chat on here for now. Yeah, heal up. I actually probably will need to heal up in a minute. I might also have to get out of the car. I was really hoping if I just put the sun visor there and just had the phone sitting, because it just overheats. I'm doing absolutely nothing, Well, I can't say I'm doing nothing. I'm streaming and playing the game and got like Wi-Fi going out to 2 different devices, so it is a little bit spicy. Crowded house. You actually heard? Okay. Hopefully that doesn't get copyright. I should, but yeah, that was Crowded House. That was on the radio. That was a band that Australia sort of appropriated for itself. They're actually a New Zealand band, but Australia was just like, nah, they're Australian. Same thing that we did with Russell Crowe. Like, Russell Crowe is actually a Kiwi, but we've just gone, nah, Russell Crowe is really an Aussie. And then he started running around bashing everybody, and we're just like, actually, on second thoughts, I'm pretty sure he's a Kiwi. Yeah, that's something that Kiwi would, not us Aussies. We don't go around just bashing people randomly for no reason. We're nice people. That's what we do with Kiwis. It is. We just appropriate. As soon as they become successful, we're just like, hello, you belong to us now. Alright, good thing is the phone feels like it's cooling off fairly quickly. It's a friendly rivalry. How is it a friendly? Like, they don't. You don't see New Zealand stealing any of the Australian people. They turn around one day and just go, nah, Hugh Jackman, he's actually a Kiwi. He's got half Maori in him, alright? He's like actual Kiwi. Overworked phone, yeah. It's just this phone. Like, the old phone, the S8 would overheat, but not as quickly as this phone does. Like, the S20 like overheats really quickly. But it's getting to the point where I should hopefully be able to turn the mobile hotspot back on, so we can get the chat at least running back up on the other phone. Russell Crowe was in an Aussie. Yeah. A lot of actors have been in. Like, Al Pacino was in, what was it? I can't even remember the name of it now. But he was in a gay movie too. Just because you, like, that's what actors do. Like, they play roles. They don't necessarily have to be a certain way, you know, sexual orientation, or, I mean, look at it these days. I mean, in a lot of movies they whitewash a lot of stuff. So perfect example is Ghost in the Shell. I mean, that should have been a movie that had a lot of like Asian people in it, but instead they put a lot of white people in the movie, and it's just what Hollywood does, you know. They don't necessarily get somebody that's that, you know, way or whatever to play the role. They just get the best person that would play that role. I mean, Hugh Jackman did it for years. Hugh Jackman played the boy from Oz, who was, you know, a well-known gay, you know, stage not producer, like actor and stuff like that. And yeah, he's not gay. It was just the role that he was playing, and he did that before he did that even when he was like Wolverine. Like, he did it before he became Wolverine, and then when he's Wolverine, he was also doing the boy from Oz sort of thing. So he'd be dancing around on stage in like a fruity top, like a Hawaiian top, and like maracas and stuff like that, and then chopping people up with bone claws. So it's like, it's Hollywood, man. You've seen over 100,000 movies. Damn, that's a lot of movies. I've seen Jurassic Park probably 100,000 times as a child. Watched a lot of Jurassic Park, that's for sure. Try and get a bit of air blowing on the phone. Oh, the music just started up as well. Nice, everything's come back. You're 54 now. You're not that much. I mean, what, you're 18 years older than me? That's not crazily insane older than me sort of thing. Alright, next raid, guys. Cruising, sorry, was that the Al Pacino movie? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Alright. Case in point, Barney Stinson. Exactly. You accept all your friend requests even if you're level 1. Nice. I would accept all the friend requests, but unfortunately, I don't have the room on my friends list for that. Doesn't always work, unfortunately. That's why I need to delete people just to make room for raid hours, which is good. I haven't had to do it as often. Just because a lot of the raid bosses recently haven't been the greatest, or they've been doubled up for like multiple weeks, so people lose interest in them like quicker. You'll hop in? No worries, dude. Among Us. Alright, so we got Mujikuro and Among Us so far. Let me know anybody else if you want to jump in. Dude, you're like one of the youngest people here. Shush. You don't have the right to say that yet. Brian, yes, thank you for reminding me. Sorry, dude. What was your name again? Your game name? You said it before, but I just completely forgot. Sorry, dude. But thank you for reminding me before we actually started the raid, so I will chuck you on the list. You're in whenever there's room. No worries, Josh. Yes, thank you, Dodge. That's right. Dodge Gamer. I'll get to, I'll remember your name. Like, keep popping into the streams and I'll remember your name eventually. Hopefully. I tend to, like, after like 3 or 4 times you've been here, I try to remember. Nadia, are you still on my friends list? Let me just check. Yeah. Nadia, alright, so that is a full 5. Beautiful. Let's jump in. I'll chuck you in the next one, Lucas. Sorry. I've actually been pretty good with my hay fever this year. Hasn't really affected me at all, which has been good. Usually I have terrible hay fever. Thank you, guys. I think it's just because it's a fairly windy day and there's a lot of traffic driving past, sort of backwards and forwards, so there's just a lot of stuff being kicked up. That was everyone. It's true, he doesn't remember, and sometimes he gives you cool nicknames. He calls me Von Glizzy. Yeah, totally. I'm actually going to turn it into like pins, guys, and I'm going to send them to you. You have like special name tags that you can wear for me. Not that I can see them, but you know, we'll just do it anyway. Chom, yes, you may. Chom, got you on the list. Let's make sure this phone's not overheating, which is, it's not too bad. It seems that there just needs to be a little bit of airflow running over it, and as long as there's that, it's okay. So I'll sort of hold against the vent of the car. We'll be okay. What's with the Yanni song? I have no idea. It's just it is supposed to be like chill hop, but this is, yeah, it's like Kenny G or something like that. Kenny G's just loving that microphone, saxophone. It's a phone of some description. I've been seeing them all day. I haven't seen a single Snorlax though, but I've been seeing like all this other stuff. Honestly, this event, they named it very aptly, like Greedy Gluttons. They should have just called it Niantic is Greedy Gluttons, because they've locked everything behind eggs. So it's just like, the only thing that I can really do during this event, since I don't really hatch eggs, is try and get Cherubi, just because I don't have a shiny one of them. And maybe a Snorlax in the wild. I think that the research that they gave us for it is terrible. Like, the rewards for it are just like berries. Like, walk 7 kilometers and we'll give you a bunch of berries. And it's like, or I could just spin like 2 stops and get the same amount of berries and be done with it. They really needed to rework those rewards so they're actually worth walking the distance that you have to walk. Lucas, I've got you on the list for the next one already, dude. This is... $19.60s. Yeah. I don't even think this one's worth cash. I missed... it's okay. Like I said, I've been seeing them all day, so it's not too much of an issue. It's nice to meet you, but it's even nicer to meet me. Okay. How you doing? How you doing, Core? Welcome. Nice to meet you. Again. Like and say, exactly, guys. Like, if you haven't already, you're enjoying the stream, I've got you into a raid, all of that sort of stuff, be sure to chuck a thumbs up and a subscribe. We do this every week for raid hour. Unfortunately, like I said, the next couple of weeks of raid hours are going to be a little bit average, but we're going to get something cool again eventually, I promise. I mean, Mewtwo will come back to raids at some point, so will Rayquaza. That'll be fun. If only it could be every week. Unfortunately, I think we're in for a run of fairly unshiny raid bosses. Like, we've still got some Ultra Beasts to come. We've still got Solgaleo and Lunala. So there's a lot of new raid bosses that we haven't had yet that I feel like they're going to throw at us all at once. And yeah, I think we're in for a very unshiny bunch of raids, which is like, it's okay, because I mean, people used to be really excited just from raiding. Like, even I was, like, raiding was just fun, whether there was a shiny or not. But I feel like those days have long gone. The novelty of going out and raiding has sort of worn off. And if there's no shiny available, there's just not that draw to a raid that there used to be. Sort of thing. So I think they need to start speeding up the process of pushing out new raid bosses and stuff like that with shinies, just because it's going to keep people engaged in raids for longer, I feel. 10, 10, 11. I feel like there's no point even catching it. I suppose we'll get it for candy. It's better than nothing. We'd love you to cast your vote here. Speaking of voting, I've got to vote in the next couple of weeks for the Premier of Victoria. That's going to be fun. It's like basically vote for Dan Andrews or vote for what's his face guy. I don't even know. That's how much I care about it. I'm just like, Matthew Guy, that's his name. I almost got him David Guy. It's like, no, it's not David. I know it's not that. Matthew Guy. It's not that I don't care about voting. It's just that at this particular point in time, it's just like both sides are just as bad as each other. So it's just like, it doesn't matter who you vote for. They're both going to just be as bad as each other. So it's just like, can we not worry about it and just hold hands and pretend this time? Let's actually do some healing up. Yeah, let's do without government for a few months and see how we go. Like, I'm sure we could all manage ourselves pretty well. We don't need the government to tell us what to do all the time. Yeah, I remember it was. It's like I said, I knew his name. I saw it only earlier today and yesterday because it's been all over the ads because it's like vote for this side, vote for that side. So it's just I just had a brain fade. I'm just like, wait, what's his name again? As I do on a regular basis, as you guys know. I'm a stickler for the details, just not all the details. Alright, so we got Lucas and Chom. Who else would like into this raid? Next week is a strict raid hour. He removes something every time Glizzy doesn't shut. That's going to be an unfortunate stream. We're only going to get like 4 raids in and not really going to have a lot left to do. Razzie, Rose. Anybody else? You voted for Lachlan as team lead mod. You'll get in trouble for this. Oh, you'll get in trouble. Why would you get in trouble? Alright, we've got enough, so we'll just jump in. We don't need a full 5 for these. It looks like Pro Planty, well, Matt decided not to stream tonight. Because I saw him post up on YouTube earlier that he was out filming all day and he was going to be playing God of War, and I'm just like, hang on, but tonight's raid hour, shouldn't you be streaming? Like, But I figured that given that this is a soloable raid, he just decided that he'd just take the week off, which is fair enough. I should have done the same. I might do the same next week. I don't know. I think for the sake of the channel, we may as well just keep... Even if it's not that popular, we'll stream it. Just because we need them views. You'd vote for Negan, but the ballot was full. Oh. Oh. Got chops and snags on the barbie for dinner tonight. True blue Aussie meal. No, it's actually really nice weather. The first bit of nice weather that we've had. Because as you saw last night, it was raining fairly heavily, sort of thing. So yeah, it's actually been nice that the weather has held off today, because they did say that we're supposed to be getting storms and that today as well, but the weather has been pretty good. And yeah, having a barbecue tonight to celebrate. What is a... Yes, a sausage. How do you not know what... Like, I know that you're not an Aussie, but still, how do you not know what a snake... God, you haven't been hanging around enough Aussies. You haven't been in enough Australian streams, like Aussie streams. Maybe I just need to start using more Aussie slang on you guys. Like, after this raid, guys, I'm just going to go on Smoko, have a snag. I'll be back in a fiver. Oh, Guz fled on you, Brian. That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear, man. We can try and get you into another. We should be able to get you into another one if you would like. I don't think there'll be any problem with that, dude, so let me know. I'll check you back on the list. You are in rural upstate New York. Okay, you are forgiven. There's probably not a lot of Australians floating around in upstate New York. You know, well, there's, yeah. They're probably in New York, but they're in actual New York. I don't think there'd be many floating around in rural locations. That aren't sort of like traveling through or something like that. John or restroom? We call it a toilet. It's just the toilet. I'm going to the toilet. But usually, I mean, if an Australian's, like, if we're hanging out with mates and we're having drinks and stuff like that, and you get up to go to the toilet, usually just like, I'm gonna go take a piss, or go drain the lizard or something like that, you know. It's not, I'm going to the restroom, see you chaps in a minute. Chop chop, hurry up. You're an old mod, therefore lead. But if we're going with that analogy, then wouldn't Emma be like the grandmaster of the mods? Or pay the water bill? Wait, what? Pay the? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, you meant like going to the toilet, yeah. For a second then, I was just like, wait, what are you doing? Jimmy does not compute. That happens quite often. Go onto the beers, yeah. You might be a new mod here, but you're still She's inactive. She was here the other day. She pops in occasionally. Sorry, there was a possum in the tree and the coppers were here. Gonna go get me dole money and go get some dimmies. Go down to the beach and feed the maggies. Or gulls. Yeah. Alrighty. The thing is, I think it's... phone is still baking pretty hot, but I think I got enough airflow going through that hopefully it's not going to overheat again, because that is the last thing that we want. Chook, yeah. Gonna go feed the chooks. And we call dirt bikes chook chasers, because, I mean, same thing, chook chasers. Farmers tend to use them on their farms and that, so, you know, slang it's a chook chaser. That's my queen. I apologize. Tucker. Good old Tucker. The bush Tucker man. Like, that was an actual thing back when he'd teach you what you could eat in the bush and you couldn't eat. So if you got lost in the desert, because that happens all the time. Australians are always just getting lost in the desert, apparently. I can't remember ever seeing a news report of somebody being lost in the desert and having to use bush tucker man advice to survive or anything. There's people that have been lost on like bushwalking trails and stuff like that, but people just don't go wandering into the desert anymore. It's not a thing that is high on people's priorities. Like most people that are going into the desert are like fairly prepared for they're only going like a short distance and they've got the amenities and other people and all that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, it's very rare that you hear of. And usually if you do hear it, it's like a tourist or something like that has just wandered off into the outback and it's just like, you didn't realize it was going to get that hot, did you? We say chicks. And we'd never root our phones. Alright, like, who wants to raid? Like, apparently everybody's done with this, which makes sense. Like, we're almost done with our raid hour, but it seems everybody has trickled out. We had a decent amount of people here earlier, but everyone's just gone, nah, we've had enough of that. What was your in-game name again, Kua? You're never done home. Well, we've still got people then. Razzie, Lucas. Alright. I've got you on the list, Lucas. I could do solos if I really wanted to, I mean. But I'm more hosting these for other people, not so much myself. For the people that can't necessarily solo them. But yeah, I'm a bit not apprehensive about next week's raid hour, given that it's going to be the second time this is available, sort of thing, featured. But we'll see how we go. We might do something different next week. I don't know. We'll see. Oops. Oh my god. Hey, what was it? Wait, I don't think you're on my list. Kua, you're not on my list anymore. You'll have to send me a friend request. Because for some reason, yeah, you're not coming up. So send me a friend request. My code is tagged. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry. Hang on, guys. I'll bail out. I'll resend them. Sorry. My bad. I was not paying attention. There we go. And so, guys, if you've sent me a friend request, let me know. Because if I don't see it, then yeah. Because it's been so quiet tonight, I'm not coming back to the friends list as often. Because people aren't telling me to check it. So just remind me if you've sent me a friend request, because if I don't know you're there, I'm not going to accept your friend. So, Nicket. I've already got you on the list. Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't realize that you were sitting here waiting on the list. So that's actually a full group of 5. So we've got Razzie, Lucas, Iwawa, Nicket, and Rohith. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. We'll try that one again. That's advanced algebra. Yeah, algebra was never my strong suit either. I never understood how letters became numbers. I was just like, wait, but that's an A. How does that represent a number? It wasn't until I got older that I understood the concept behind it. It's just like, the A is just supposed to represent a thing. It doesn't necessarily represent a number. It's like, yeah. But I was like that with a lot of maths. When I was like, I never understood fractions as a kid either. I was just like, fractions make no sense. It's like 1/5 of what? Like, what is a fifth? It wasn't until I got it, I was just like, so you'd be like 1 part of like 5 parts. Okay, I understand that now. Yeah, a lot of maths just went right over my head as a child. Advanced algebra like XXY. Isn't that a website where... you can invite, but you can't do... Okay, no worries, Lucas. All good. Testing my math. At least my English is good. There's no S. It's math, not maths. So I'll be a stickler for English, but yeah, my maths is like terrible. I mean, my English isn't great either. My spoken language isn't too bad, but my reading and writing can be suspect. Reading is not too bad. Writing, like spelling is another thing. My spelling can be a bit iffy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. You hated math. Not math. Yeah, math was never my strong. Like, I used to call it maths as well, so I'm just nitpicking, guys. Don't mind me. Yeah, math was never my strong suit either. I'm better at it now. Like, I understand the stuff that I need to survive. Like, I understand my, like, multiplication tables and, like, adding and subtracting and, you know, all the stuff that you really need. And, like, I understand how to measure things in, like, grams and mils and liters and, you know, all of that sort of stuff. So metric measurements, and I understand all of that stuff, and I understand fractions, and I understand, you know, yeah, the stuff that you need to understand to be able to understand money and basic living essentials and stuff like that. It's really like advanced math, like algebra and all that sort of stuff, is really only used if you're getting into like advanced science stuff, like anything in physics or theoretical physics or, you know, rocketry or chemistry or all of that sort of stuff. A lot of that other stuff sort of comes into play. You dislike math, but you're right. Dude, if you're good at it, you should, like, even if you hate it, you should do it, because, like, most people do hate maths, and if you're good at it, you can make money being good at it, so use it to your advantage. Math and PE was your best. Well, that's good, man. Like, being both physically capable, like active, and being good, like with maths and stuff like that. Like that's a good mix, dude. You should do, like, become a personal trainer or something like that when you're older. Run your own business. Or become a PE teacher. I will admit that physical education, like PE and stuff like that, they were always my best subjects as well, just because I was good at doing the physical stuff. I could run and sport and all that sort of stuff. I was a sporty kid, so I was capable. Oh, dude, seriously, I actually fainted out? That's rude. Yeah, I was more on the sporty side than the academic side at school. Oh, seriously, I fainted. I'm gonna have to restart the game. It's one of those, you faint out just at the end of the battle and it doesn't know what to do. And money, you need to learn money as well. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're good at math, like, money sort of just comes with being good at math, sort of thing. Like, it's just something you pick up. Finance and all that sort of stuff. I think it was this one, and lucky, because there's like 40 seconds left. Oh, just got him. Would have been better if it was a hundo. One plus x equals 5. X is larger than 2 or higher than 2 equals 6. Yeah, see, that stuff is just like, what? I don't understand that. I'm like, but what was x to begin with? It's just like, that's where I get stumped. But I'm like, okay, cool, x, like 1 plus x equals 5. So it's like, what, is x 4? And then they're like, no, x is blah. And I'm like, but if it equals 5, it must be 4. Like, it's like, and that's the thing. It's like, I hate math, but I actually enjoy physics and that sort of science. Like, advanced, complex theories and sciences and stuff like that, I can actually wrap my head around. But basic math, I'm just like, get it away with me. Get it away from me. Burn it with fire. I don't want to know anything about it. I have a weird brain. Like, I like complex things, but I hate basic maths. It's just like, doesn't compute. Alrighty, next raid. How many do we actually have left? There's still quite a few. A lot of these hatched relatively late, so that one's gonna end in like 4 minutes. I'll do that one next. Leave the others. It just depends on how busy, like, how keen are people to still raid? Because I mean, we've still got raids. I'll check the friends list again, see if there's anybody that. No. If you need to, guys, if you haven't got me on your friends list, send me a friend request. Code is tagged at the top of the chat. After you do want to try to duo one, yeah, dude, I'm happy to. I mean, send through one. At this point, I think we're fairly, like, we've still got raids left. I'm happy to invite people, but it's fairly quiet, so. Yeah, they're weather boosted tonight, Leon. We got the numbers earlier, but thank you. You don't know string theory. String theory is, see, this is where I can actually get, because I'm interested in that sort of stuff. So it's like, string theory is a difficult concept to wrap your head around. But basically it goes down to everything is made out of strings of energy. We can only break down something as small, because there's different scales of thing. We live on a certain scale, then there's the microscopic scale, then there's the atomic scale, and then there's the scale beyond the atomic scale, which is the molecular scale and stuff like that. Once you start going past the molecular scale, we don't really have a way of measuring things. So scientists tend to think that everything is made out of strings, and they are like energy that holds the universe together. It's a concept theory. I can't explain it. Like, do it justice. This is layman's terms string theory here. Yeah, there's a lot smarter people out there that can explain it. But basically, yeah, string theory. It's a concept that helps with the theory of everything. It sort of ties the theory of everything and the Big Bang together. It makes them theories that can actually work with each other, whereas in beforehand they didn't. So yeah, to understand it, you sort of need to understand those theories as well and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyway, back to Pokemons. Enough of my science class. I should host shows like, what's his name, Brian Cox, the scientist. Do YouTube shots and just present like Brian Cox does, and this is the universe. Yeah, Brian Cox. You have a guy in range of your house. Yeah, send it through, Lucas. That's all right. Just let me know, guys. Is anybody keen on doing a raid that I still have here? Just let me know and I'll chuck you down onto the list for when I'm done doing this raid with Lucas. Cox? No, aren't you thinking of... Wait. Oh, wait, there's two different... Comments from two different people. I'm just like, wait, you're talking about Matthew Fox? Wasn't he that dude from Party of Five? Yeah, no worries, Lucas, go. Yeah, wasn't Matthew Fox also on Lost? Yeah, wasn't he like the main dude in Lost? Speaking of that, I need to rewatch that. I never finished watching it. I got up to like the third series or something like that, and then just stopped watching it and never went back to it. And I feel like I should actually go back and finish watching it. A lot of people say that the ending is very disappointing and all that. And at this point, I sort of already know what the ending is because it's been spoiled so many times. But is it worth going back and watching? Like, I did enjoy the first couple of series. You're gonna be mad. What, at the series? The end of the series? Like I said, I already know what happens at the end. Like I'm not gonna say it just in case nobody else. But I already know that it involves the plane and yeah, so unfortunately, it's one of those series is that it's been around for that long that you sort of can't have avoided the ending. It's like Endgame, like Avengers Endgame. It's like, if you haven't seen that by now, then... And it's sort of like, well, that's your fault. You should know what happens at the end of the movie by now. The movie with Paul Rudd. Wait, the Ant-Man movies? Is that what you're talking of? The Marvel movies, Ant-Man? Oh, this is for... Oh, yes, this is for... Yeah, I think that's... I've seen that. This is funny. That's actually a funny movie. I thought you were talking about Ant... Because we were just talking about the Avengers. And then you go the Paul Rudd movie, and I'm like, wait, Ant-Man? He was Ant-Man, yeah? Speaking of which, they're making another one of them. I was just like, really? Ant-Man is warranting a third movie? I didn't think it was that popular of a franchise. Like, okay, fair enough. Oh, that's all good. We'll get it done with 3. I mean, the point of them is to get them done. But you can definitely solo them, sort of thing. It's not too difficult. Yes, it's already made. Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer for it, but I saw that there is a trailer for it. I was just like, okay, there you go. They made another one. And I saw that the new Black Panther movie is coming out as well. But yeah, it's going to be hard for them to continue that franchise, given that the dude actually died. What was his name? Chad... what was his name? I can't remember his name now. Yes, Chaz Boswick, thank you. That's it. I remembered his first name at least. He's Chad. He was a Chad. Tommy, how you doing? Welcome in. Chaz Bosman. Okay. I thought it was Bosman. Yeah, this next phase of Marvel movies, I think, are going to be a bit strange there. They've picked a lot of weird stuff. Like, there's nothing big, like there's no Avengers movie coming out or anything like that. It's, well, that we know of at this point. Yeah, it just seems like a weird phase because they've done all the big stuff already. So it seems like they're sort of in a bit of a lull. And I watched Morbius the other night, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't a very good movie. And then they're going to try and cross that over with the Spider-Man universe as well, because I mean, Morbius sort of was part of the Spider-Man universe already. But yeah, they brought what's-his-face in at the end. What's his name again? I can't remember. But yeah, he's like straight from like the Spider-Man movies into Spider-Man No Way Home into the Morbius movie, and I was just like, they're going to try and cross this over with Spider-Man, and it's just like, I don't feel it's going to work. They're just going to taint the Spider-Man movies with Jared Leto's presence. Madam Web is going to be good. It's going to be some good stuff, but I just feel it's a weird phase because there's not a lot of, like, none of the major ones are sort of getting a movie. Like, they're done with Iron Man and Thor and all that sort of stuff. I mean, Thor really did just get a movie, so I can't see Thor getting another movie anytime soon. But yeah, I think that was like the biggest of the franchises that were actually going to get covered this time around. If Jimmy's hair is like the MCU phaser, phase 7 probably. Wait. Yeah. Comes down to my chin now. Well, you know, the start of my chin there, so we'll say phase 7. Hey Martin, how you doing, dude? Sorry for cabs, all good. Morbius has a crossover with Venom and Blade. You don't know your comics. No, they're going to bring it because they've already done it at the end of the Spider-Man movie. They brought in, like, at the end of the Morbius movie. Like, I'm not saying that's what, because that's what they're more than likely going to do. They'll cross it over with Spider-Man because they've already decided, because Venom's part of the Spider-Man universe as well, and they've already shown that at the end of the Carnage movie that they're gonna, like, Venom Carnage, that they're gonna cross that into the Spider-Man universe as well, because he sees Peter Parker, like Venom and Brock see Peter Parker, and they're just like, who's he? So that's the introduction to him and Spider-Man, because I mean, Venom was one of Spider-Man's sort of anti-hero villain sort of things from the comics. He was always a bad guy to Spider-Man, but he had a good side to him, sort of thing. Like, he was never like a true villain. He's an anti-hero. Like, Venom's an anti-hero. He's not a villain. And that's why he's always been my favorite. Like, Venom has always been like my favorite Spider-Man character from that universe. Venom's cool. Sony Spider-Man Extended Universe with Madam Web, 50 Shades of 50 Shades of I don't know, man. 50 Shades of Web. Sorry you overslept. No worries, Miss Bird. I was saying that, you know, you've been through some stuff, so you may not show up tonight. That's alright. We still do have some raids left if you're interested. There's quite a few left. We'll jump in with this one that's got 9 minutes. So let me know, guys, if you're interested in doing a raid. If you've sent me a friend request, okay, we do. Polar. Sorry to make you wait, Polar. Polar, we've got you on the list. Let me know anybody else. No worries, Martin. Death Wolf. Correct, anti-hero. Yeah, because Brock he's not a bad person. Like, he's always been a good person, but him and Peter Parker just didn't get along, and that's what made them at odds with each other. Necroblade in Eternals. I did watch the Eternals. That was actually not too bad. It was just a weird one out of left field because it doesn't really tie in with anything else at this point. You certainly can, Nathan. Are you on my friends list already, or just let me know what your in-game name is. If you need to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. We're doing this one behind me, Miss Murder, so it's the church. St. Bernard's Church. So yeah, just the one behind Rotary Park. So we'll do that one first. The one with 8 minutes left. Are you going to take off, Lucas? No worries, dude. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in, dude. Enjoy your day. Tommy, yeah, what was your in-game name, dude? And I'll chuck you on the list if you want to do one of these raids. Oh, okay, it's Polar. Yep, sorry, dude. I've got you on the list already. So I've got Polar and Deathwolf so far. So, Nathan, yeah, just let me know what your in-game name is, dude. I'll chuck you on the list, and we'll jump into this next raid. Oh, hang on. I'm guessing that's you, Nathan. Makes it nice and easy when you guys have the same names. Do this. Oh, all good, Tommy. All good, dude. This phone's a bit hot. It's going to be a bit difficult to plug this into the charger. I'm on 19% battery, so we're still doing okay. Might have to try and cool the phone off in a minute, though. Nathan, Polar, and but Jimmy, they weren't in the same universe at the same time in Spider-Man. It was a crossover. Wait, who are we talking about again? I'm confused. See, I know most of my stuff, like about the Spider-Man universe, I know most of it from the old series. Back when I was a kid, I didn't read a lot of the comics. If you're not interested in reading Guz, still vibing with the stream, please chuck a like, comment. Exactly. Surely we can get more than 13 likes, guys. Come on, chuck a like if you've enjoyed the stream so far. We've actually got 7 people in this raid. Wasn't expecting 7 people, but okay. It's gonna get smashed fairly quickly. It's good to see. Somebody can get a hundo from this raid. It's been quiet tonight. I don't think anybody has got a hundo. There's been, like I said before, there's been quite a few hundos that have come out of the raid hours lately. So to see like none. Come on, game. Don't be greedy. Your girl made you think too much and how you have rudimentary problems in your head. Okay, fair enough. If you are actually going to go, like, thank you for tuning in, but if you're joking, like, it's hard to tell when there's no sarcasm. Like, it's hard to read sarcasm. Throw some phone in the ice water, they'll cool it down. Honestly, the phone's like waterproof, so I could do that. Well, not waterproof, water resistant, so it'd survive being dropped into the water. Love the music. Nice, I'm glad you guys are vibing with the music. It's supposed to be nice chilled back music that we can just vibe to in the background. How you going, Yu Chang? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Welcome. How's your day been, dude? 2044, okay, not too bad. I think this is about the highest that we've gotten tonight. Like, we've got a few 2040 sort of thing, and that did not even hit it. It hit its imaginary, invisible parts. I'm getting better at hitting the excellent on this thing. It's a weird throw. Sort of like halfway in between like a long and a short throw. It's just a weird spot to try and hit. Chimpo, come on, hydrate. I am staying hydrated, trust me. Well, as hydrated as I can. I actually don't really have a lot of water left. And I can only drink so much water until I have to urinate. And there's not a toilet. I'm sitting in the car hosting raids with you guys, so it's like, that's a little bit of a problem. Alrighty. So we still have one raid, 2 raids, 3 raids, I think 4 raids. Alright, so there's still 4 raids left, guys. We'll jump in with the one. Which one is this one? Can you see the one at the dance studio, Miss Mona, with 5 minutes? We'll do that one next, given it's the one with the shortest timer. And we'll just keep doing that. We'll just jump to the shortest timers that are left, sort of thing. You'll unsubscribe until like, aw, don't do that. I thought we were friends. Give me a second, I just need to plug this to the charger. Hopefully it's going to charge. Don't tell me it's too hot. Seems to be okay for now. Sorry if there's a bit of a wind noise. Just trying to get a bit of cool going. Alright, so call me cruel. But you, who else would like to jump into a raid? I think it actually still hear me. Would anybody like to jump into a raid? Someone plays it. I'm pretty sure my stuff is pretty healed. The good thing is, this thing is weak against a lot of types, which I have a lot of, yeah. Yes, you can navigate. If I put you on the list. Is there anybody else that would like to? Okay. It's Shiori, rather. I don't learn how to read properly. Shiori. Alright, so we got Cole, Slam, and Shiori. So if there's nobody else, we can jump into this one. Oh, can I jump into your raid? I'm hosting raids with it. How long does it have left, dude? Because we're about to do this raid that's only got 2 minutes left. So I'll have to jump into this one first, but I'm happy to try and help you out with one after. I can send you an invite to this one. And then we can do your one after, dude, if you like. I don't have a lot of raids left, so I would rather try and get as many people that still would like to do them into them before they're gone. It's Unfortunately, James, there's no shiny available because this is the first run for this legendary or Ultra Beast. So Niantic can never give us the shinies first time around. Disappointing. It does have a really nice shiny. It's like white and orange. But yeah, there's, as I was saying earlier, we've got quite a few non-shiny like raid bosses coming up, I think, with all the rest of the Ultra Beasts. Like, how many left is there? I know I can think of at least 2 that we haven't had yet, but I was never, like, I didn't really play through Gen 7, so I can't remember how many other Ultra Beasts there still are. And there's still, like, Necrozma and Solgaleo and Lunala and that, so few unshiny raid bosses. Hopefully at least they bring back, like, Zamazenta or Zacian or something like that. Maybe get them to shiny this time around. I'll be right back, Toggle. I'll win this time. Okay. But you're down 100% to jump in the Hive of something. Well, we'll see. Oh, you didn't get it, Tommy? That's okay. I'm happy to re-invite you to another raid, dude, if you still have passes, so you can have another shot trying to get it. Lamborghini, there is no Gyarados raids. It's raid hour, dude. So the only things that are around are Guzzlord, for the most part. There's like one other raid, but it was a tier 3 raid. And it only finished like 27 minutes ago, so no other raids would have hatched by now. Tommy, unfortunately, I can't trade with you, dude, because there's no distance trades in Pokemon Go. Turn that down a bit so I don't feel like I'm not yelling at you guys. Yeah, there's no distance trades in Pokemon Go, guys, so I can't actually trade one with. Otherwise, I would trade with you guys. Please let us hear your thoughts on Shadow Mewtwo coming back and what's my game plan to get a hundo. No, I'm happy that it's coming back. A lot of people were theorizing that we might get like Groudon and Rayquaza and Kyogre this time around, given that we just had the Eon duo. But no, we're getting Mewtwo back, so I'll always take Mewtwo. Like, I'm never going to complain over, like, Mewtwo, or even Shadow Mewtwo. Shadow Mewtwo's, like, the highest attacker in the game until Mewtwo X and Y come out. And then they replace it. So I'll never turn down Mewtwo's, like, strongest attacker in the game. Bulky. Good for a lot of stuff. And candies. They're just candies in general. No worries, Miss Mel. I can never. Piopole. That one always catches me off. I'm like, wait, Poepole, Nagandia. Yeah, see, I can never. These names are and Blasphio. Wait, Blasphilone. Yeah, I'm not good at pronouncing Pokemon names. I'm like those old ladies, and it's just like, what's this one called? That one's name is Kevin. Did we get a hundo? No. 2034, so that's half decent at least. So now's the time, guys. If you haven't already, send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. I'll get you into one of these raids. And also, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to chuck a thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. It does help immensely, so I appreciate it immensely. Hamilton, exactly. I will call him Hamilton. when you hear those difficult names, your response is just like, yes. That's the thing with some names. It's just like, unless you've heard them actually being said, they're really hard to pronounce. It's just like, huh? And like, people have different ways of pronouncing different names as well. Like there's Rayquaza and what's the other one? Rayquaza. It's like Rayquaza, tomato. And I used to say Kyogre when it came to Kyogre. I was like, that's Kyogre. And people were like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, Kyogre. And they're like, it's Kyogre. And I'm like, no, it's pronounced Kyogre. Read it. It says Kyogre. And I've heard other people recently calling it Kyogre as well. I'm like, ha! I wasn't the only person. Damn, not a shiny. This is the first one of these I've actually seen this event. Subbing and liking. Thank you, Nathan. Much appreciated, dude. Could you say, yes, small. As soon as I've finished catching this big boy here, I will get to my friends list. Terrible. Off to the candy factory. All right, so we have 1, 2, I think there's 3 raids left. Three raids. Yep. What's going on? Wake up, game. Hello. Why did he click on Mary Harris? Wait, was that the raid that you sent me, dude? Wait, what? I'm confused now. What just happened then? Okay, whatever. Never mind. TV poke. TV pokey. Crystal King. Helps if I actually spell crystal right. There we go. Alright, so we've got TV, Pokey, and Crystal. Is there anybody else that would like to jump in to this raid? Okay. I think we have gotten to a point where the phone is going to stay cool enough. It's cooled off enough, luckily. Okay, able to get people in. Sorry. No worries, Miss Better. You have to have a police on there on Saturday. Okay. Well, as long as you're staying safe, that's what we want to hear. Nathan, I can check you in again. Put you on the list. Yeah, it's good to see that you were able to get out of there at least last night and get somewhere safe and all that sort of stuff. I was meant to message you earlier today to see if everything was okay, but I was just busy doing other stuff, so I got sidetracked and it slipped my mind, sorry. But it doesn't matter. Sorry, we're jumping into St. Andrews Uniting now, Miss Moto, just so you know which one we're jumping into. The one with 2 minutes left. Crystal. TV, Pokemon. No worries, Miss Bada, yeah. Don't talk about it in public if you don't want to, that's all good. I understand completely. And sometimes just in general, streams aren't places to talk about everything sort of things. You don't want, everybody knowing all the details, so. Kyogre is a response in agreement of drinking them hungover stuff after getting wasted last night. It's Kyogre, man, I swear. It's all Kyogre. Kyogre made me do it. Oh. just dropped my phone. No, as soon as like you say that, it's like the first thing that I think of is that meme of the person, like the Koga in Sword and Shield, that just looks at us like the broken neck and it just smiles. It just looks so demented. Yes, you are free to talk about my bangs. Sure, go for it. Aren't they just lovely and curly? Just... I actually used to do that. Like, I used to sit there and just like twirl my hair and my finger. Just... Luckily, I don't do that anymore because it used to like full just twist. I just have like this bit of hair that would just be like, eh. Have me on Mum's Kick-Ass TV, you point at the remote at as a laser pointer. She just lasering me in the eyes right now, just like... You got a 15, 15, 14 Mega Gyarados, so close enough to a hundo. Nice, dude. Well done. I do have a couple of hundo Gyarados myself, not from the raids, just in general. So one of them is the one that I've chosen to Mega Evolve. So I can have 100% Mega Gary, but 98 is like, honestly, there's not a lot that separates a hundo from a 98%er. They're virtually the same. It's just the little badge that says this is a hundo and the thing that says that it's not. Like, they're basically the same stat-wise. And it goes like that. It's like a hundo is basically the same as like anything up to like 90% really. There's not really much that separates them. Laser over YouTube, pair device done. You wanna bang? Okay. I don't know what to say to that one, but okay. I want this horrible number to go. Leave me, number. Why aren't you higher? That's a pickup, if you say so. It's like, have you used that pickup line and has it ever worked? It's like, a pickup line only works. I mean, a pickup line is only a pickup line if it actually works as a pickup line. Otherwise, it's just something that a weird man just said to a woman in the hopes that he's going to go home with her that evening. And she just looked at him like he's mentally challenged. Just like, oh, they let you out of the hospital early. Nice. Oh, my phone. Ah, my phone and my speaker, everything's abandoning me. That's hundo carbs already been best buddy. Mega left max. Yeah, I don't make a best buddy thing, brother. Mega things occasionally, but you know, best buddies, that's stretching it. I have 3 best buddies, I think, in this whole time that we've had the buddy system. It's 2 or 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, I have a Gibble. I have like a shiny, my first shiny Gibble that I caught outside of the Com Day. That one's my best buddy. There is a Mewtwo, and I don't know. I think that's it, honestly. That is not good. Let's see. Wait, can't we search best buddies? Oh, is it at best buddy? No. Surely we can search our best buddies. Just buddy. No. Why? Oh, buddy 5, okay. I was going to say, surely we have to... There's too many bloody search things. What am I doing? I got my brain. Buddy 5, yeah. We have 2 in the whole time that we've had this system going, so good times. I like them to collect my Pokemon. Okay, unfortunately one of those raids we're going to miss because it's only got 30 seconds, but we can do this last one. We have one last raid, guys, so let me know now if you would like to do a raid. We have 2 people waiting, so I'll chuck you guys down. There is Domata. So there's 3 slots open. Let me know. I've got you on the list now, FZ. 3 I actually got my Pokédex per barrel earlier. I was looking at it, so it's like, how is this still a silhouette? Have I seriously not evolved? Stupid little potato. But apparently I had not. So I was like, okay, I may as well just catch it. Sorry, I caught one earlier. I'm like, Pokédex entry per barrel. Alright, you got 1 ball, mate. That was it. Ain't got time for this. You going again, Nathan? No worries. So yeah, last call, guys. This is the last raid, so let me know now if you want to jump in. We have 2 slots left. Send me a friend request. Code is tagged at the top of the chat. You probably only have like a minute or so before I'm going to jump in, given that it's only got a few minutes left. And yeah, unfortunately that's it, because those mega raids do not hatch for like another half an hour. So I won't be sticking around for them. Jimmy got the best throws. Yeah. No, I can throw fairly like excellent throws and stuff like that. This is just an awkward one to throw at because it's at a weird distance. My throws aren't too bad. Do you have a pickup line for him? Oh, don't go there. Those 2 have been at it for ages. Alright, looks like nobody else is interested in this lucky last raid. Final call, guys. Let me know now. By the time it gets to 2 minutes, that's when I'm jumping in. It appears the winds of time. That is so cheesy. She'll love it. Norris, small boy. Yes, I've got you on the list, FZ. I've got OZM and Nathan. Doesn't look like anybody else wants in, so oh, that's right. That's right, I need to buy some coins. I like how they've changed it now, so you can buy raid passes even when your bag's full. Because that was an issue before they made it so you couldn't actually buy raid passes, so every time you would have to empty your bag out before you actually wanted to play. Which I'm sure you guys already knew. Alright, one last chance to get the hundo for tonight. Guys, can we do it? So we're looking for 2062 for a hundo, given that they're weather boosted. Good luck, guys. We don't have a hundo emoji at this point, so we'll just put pog faces in there. No worries, John. All my phones are leaving me. I'm trying to balance phones on the steering wheel. The my phone's plugged into the charging cable, so it's like balancing on the end of the charging cable, so it's a little bit wonky. Sorry, Crystals. Hopefully there's enough time. There's still like 50 seconds. Hopefully you'll get the invite in time. Sorry, dude, I didn't see that until... did it send it? Okay. A little bit delayed. Hopefully you'll still get it in time, because this is the last raid. So yeah, sorry, dude. I would have got you in quicker if I saw that quicker. Fingers crossed. What happened to OZN? Oh, Crystal Bunny, cool. I'm not sure what happened to OZM. Someone's trying, Jimmy's trying to excellent his phone. Yep. Excellent. Right into the trash. Because I didn't get that bloody Hundo shiny. No, I've told you guys the story before of the yeeting of the phone during the Articuno raid. Just sent it sailing across the oval. I seriously do not know how it didn't smash. Like, I full, like, yeeted the phone. It wasn't just a, like a little throw. It was a full just, like, get out of my sight throw. Like, I full just yeeted the phone as hard as I could. Good times. One thing I hate about sitting in this car for a period, it's like I can't stretch my leg out. My knee gets sore. Emma, I caught wind of that, so it's time for me. That would probably be fairly close to what she would say, knowing Emma. Alright, here we go, guys. Hundo Pog faces. Can we get the Hundo? It is, no. 2013. Well, fingers crossed somebody else got the Hundo. Let me know, guys. This is a great idea, might have to join. PokePay. Unfortunately, this is our last raid of the night. I appreciate you dropping in, and like I would totally get you into raids, but yeah, this is we're actually like almost an hour over time at this point. These were the leftover raids that we had after raid hour, but I do host every week, like every raid hour, so if you hit the subscribe and notification button, all that sort of stuff, you'll get a notification when I go live next week. We'll be able to get you into raid. That was a nice easy catch, luckily. I will have a quick squiz to see if there is anything else floating around, but yeah, unfortunately that was like our very last raid. Yeah, I'm so sorry, like that always happens. Like every week there seems to be someone that comes in like just on the last raid and is like, oh, can I get an invite on? And so it's like, oh guys, I'm sorry, this is our last one. I will check, see if there's anything on Campfire. If there's one that's sort of close to where I am. Oh, hang on, what's this one? Yes. Grand Street Pizza, okay. It ends in 3 minutes, unfortunately, so I don't think that I will get there in time before it ends. Is there anything else on the Ave? There's a few on the Ave. That one, 808. Alright, that one's still got 8:56, that one's only got 6 minutes. 7 minutes. Alright, so there's one on the Ave there that I can get to that still has a decent amount of time on it. So, if you guys want to stick around, so yeah, PokePay, if you want to stick around for 5 minutes, I will nick to that raid and I can at least get you into one raid. We'll do one last raid for the night, guys. just have to actually drive to this one. So give me 2 seconds. Actually, hang on. I need that back open so I can see which gym I am actually going to. PTEH George. It's just before Woolpack Road, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see it. Chiller, you've sent a friend request? No worries. As soon as I get to that raid, I will go to my friends list and I'll accept you guys. So same thing, PokePay. If you haven't already, send me a friend request. The code is tagged at the top of the chat. I will get you guys in to the raid, and then yeah, we'll call it a night. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, it's been a good night. So it's been a lot more popular than I thought it was going to be, given that it is a soloable boss. Yeah, I figured that it was going to be quiet, and there's no shiny available. Like, I just figured people would be doing their own thing, but yeah, it's been fairly popping. Alright, so yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. Well, 5 minutes or so while not even, a few minutes while I drive to this next gym. Chat amongst yourselves while I'm driving. That's good. There's usually a few late ones hatching on the Av sort of thing. Because the way that the eggs hatch during raid hours and special raid days and stuff is it goes by trainers that are nearby. So as long as nobody drives past a gym with the game open, the game won't actually trigger a raid on that gym until somebody actually does. So you can use that to your advantage if you're doing like raid days and stuff like that. If you know where there's a bunch of gyms nearby to your location that nobody really frequents a lot, like they're rural gyms and stuff like that, you can save them until, say, the last 10-15 minutes of your raid day, head to those gyms, and then they'll trigger raids that'll still have 3 hours or whatever, however long the raid day was on them, so you can still do extra long raids for that extra time sort of thing. So we're just up here a bit further. After this, I'm going to go home and have some dinner because I'm getting hungry. I want my snags and my chops. Still got 15 minutes left, so if there's enough people, I might even host it a couple of times. We'll see how we go, sort of thing, but I can't imagine that there's going to be too many people. Should have gone around the potholes, but oh well. It is what it is. Alright, sorry about that, guys. And it didn't hear. Well, it's always dinner time when we're hosting these raids. It's like 6 p.m. onwards, and it's almost 8 p.m. now. So I've been going for nearly 2 hours. It's like, yeah, I'm hungry. I've had half the Subway footlong today for food, alright? So I'm hungry. I'm a growing boy. I need food. Oh, no, sorry, Miss Murder. Grants didn't have enough time left on it. We are down the Ave. So we're on the avenue, as you may have already gauged. We're at PTEH George. The one with 15 minutes. So let me know if you're there or if you're coming or anything like that. And Alright, so let's go to friends list. I will write you guys down. Basujima. And LGYU. Alright, let me know if there's anybody else that would like to jump into this raid. You there? Okay, no worries, Miss Murder. Sounds good. You had a 6... No, I had a foot long. Oh, I suppose I ate, yeah. I had a, yeah, half a foot. Half a foot of sab. It was tasty. I've still got half of it at home. Like, I bought a whole one, but I ate half of it. I'm only half of it. Because my plan, like, I was out and about doing stuff. Like, I had to go and see my counsellor and that today, and then afterwards I was going to go home and have food and do a workout and stuff like that, but my session went longer than it was supposed to. I was in for 2 hours instead of an hour. So I sort of didn't end up doing anything else for the day and had food and got ready for the stream. That was my day. Alright, so is there anybody else that wants to jump into this raid? Let me know now, guys, before we jump in. We have, like I said, Busujima and LGYU. Picture this Jimmy brandishing a subway football and shouting slot dance. Could be brandishing something else and yelling sword dance, but, you know, we'll go with footlong Subway sandwiches. It's more PC. Family friendly. You'll hop in, Nathan? No worries. Alright, I'll leave it until 8 PM, which is in 3 minutes. And if nobody else wants to jump in, we'll jump in. So let me know now, guys. Honestly, I really don't think we're going to get anybody else. I think people would have said so by now if they were going to jump in. But it's still nice to wait. The chicken scribble notes. Yeah, can you see? Can you see? Can you see? All that matters is that I can read it, okay? Like my old man said it to me like the other day, which way I'm going. And now I've lost my page. Damn it! Now I don't know which way I have to turn my page back to my list. Ah. There we go. Now my old man said it to me like a few weeks ago. He's just like, oh, your handwriting's terrible. I'm like, what? And he's just like, I seen that pad in the car. Like, I'm like, dude, that is like not my handwriting. It's just like I am like quickly scribbling down, like shorthanding people's names as like quick scribble. Like, dude, that's not my actual handwriting. No, I can't say that it is Lachlan. I've never actually measured, to be honest. Who measures their holes? Which holes? You have like 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, you have 7 orifices, don't you? You have your nostrils, your ears, your pooper, your mouth. Yeah, that's 7. No, that's 6. I can't count. What's number 7? Oh, that's right, the stammer. Oh yeah, yes, true. Thank you. You have 8 if you're a female. You have 7 if you're a male. I completely forgot probably the most important one of all. Moving on. You bent your hose. the hose. Alright, it's 8 p.m. Let's just jump in because this conversation is going south very quickly and we can just move on from it. If I start a raid, we can just ignore that it ever happened and just mosey on. Hey, we'll try yours and BB for again, why not? Why not? Lucky last chance at getting our hundo, guys. Wish me luck. I can still taste myself. I just burped. And I was just like, Subway. It's gross, but at the same time, it's just like tasty. I could easily eat a foot-long, like, Subway sandwich. I was going to earlier today, but I thought to myself, no, I'll save half of this for later on tonight when I'm hungry. Because I always have midnight snacks. I was like, this is probably healthier than noodles, so I'll just save half of this sandwich and I'll eat this later. Because knowing me, I'll go home and I'll have dinner, and because I haven't done a workout today, I'll do a workout later. And I'll just be hungry again later, and I'll eat later. I'll have a protein shake and half a foot long for my midnight snack. Have evolved into Subway. Maybe I could get a sponsorship from Subway. Be like, no, actually, no, don't be like Jared. Don't be like Jared. We'll be like Happy Gilmore. We won't be like Jared. Jared liked to do things with people that he shouldn't, so nobody should be Jared. Die, mosquito. No, Jared the Subway guy. Name is Jared. No, look it up on Google. You'll understand. You'll understand why nobody should be Jared. Just type in Jared, the Subway guy. You'll know. Nothing else needs to be said here. One, because you can't actually talk about that sort of stuff on YouTube. People get in trouble for it. They're just flocking into the car. I should have wound up the windows. Same thing. I'm sorry, I cannot read your name because it isn't in English. This was our last raid of the night. I'm sorry. Oh, actually got a rare XL. Ooh, that is rare. Hoity-toity, my god, I feel spoiled. At 1582, so they're not weather boosted anymore either. So what was a non-weather boosted hundo again? You can read one characters. Yeah, that doesn't help. Unfortunately. Thank you, Janius. Alrighty guys, so yeah, this is our last raid of the evening. So as soon as we're done catching this, we'll wrap it up because yeah, it is 8 PM and I gotta go home and have my din-dins. Getting late. That was a terrible throw. Still hit it luckily. Thank you. Charging cable, save that from taking too much of a tumble. Are you at it? Unfortunately, Dalaru, this was our last raid of the night, so I don't have any more raids to invite you to, but I will be hosting again next week because we have this 2 weeks. So yeah, next raid hour, if you pop into the stream a little bit earlier, because I have been going for 2 hours now, so I tend to start at around 6 p.m. my time. So yeah, hit the notification, subscribe and notification button, so you get a notification when I go live next time, and we'll get you into raids then, dude. Because yeah, unfortunately, this is our last raid. I did actually drive to this one to help other people out, sort of thing. But yeah, this is well and truly our last one for the night, guys. Yeah, it's a weird, because it's so big, you'd think it could have a big circle to get an excellent, but it actually has to be relatively small. Yeah, still got to be around, you know, that big sort of thing. Try it, mosquito, see what happens. It's almost like you're baiting them. It's just like the mosquitoes flying around your arm. You're like, come on, bite me. Come bite me. I want you to bite me. Come on, dude. Don't be rude. We came to this to do, like, you know, we came to you to do you specifically. I went out of my way to raid you, rather. Okay, 3 balls left. Let's slow down. We'll throw hopefully hopefully excellence for the last 3, but 2 balls left. Yeah. Oh my god, see, that's what I mean. It seems to go a lot higher than it should. Last ball. This is gonna run. What a just ungrateful, just little dude. At least we hit the excellent. Went out of my way to actually come and do it, and just gonna be rude, run from me. Didn't want to be my friend. Pretty much the story of my life. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is going to do us tonight for raids. King, I'm happy to add you. I might have to remove some of you guys for next week's raid hour sort of thing. But as long as you pop back into the stream, you can re-add me. I'm happy to get you into the raids. So yeah, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe and thumbs up button just so you get a notification when I go live next week. The thumbs up just help in general, so I really appreciate all the thumbs up and all that sort of stuff, guys. I am going to head home and have some dinner now, so thank you everybody that has joined into tonight's stream. I wish you all luck getting your hundos. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Comday, for Tediosa Comday in the city with Proplanty. So yeah, me and Matt, me and Matt will be getting together and doing a collaboration stream. So yeah, should be fun. Should be a very fun day. So looking forward to it muchly. So until then, guys, thank you for bloody mosquitoes, man. They just keep like, can you just stop? I'm trying to wrap up the stream. All right, get out of the car, go. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you guys for joining in to tonight's stream. Much appreciated. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I should have a video out for you guys for this current event, hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, all of that good stuff. So keep an eye out for that. And all the other good stuff coming to the channel soon. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.